By now, you should have started to get the hang of the contract system. But have you ever stopped to think, how should I report a Class 3 misdemeanor case committed on or after December 1st, 2013 if the court appointed me for the limited purpose of representing a pretrial detainee? For Class 3 misdemeanor offenses allegedly committed on or after December 1st, 2013, where the defendant does not have more than 3 prior convictions, there is no statutory right to appointed counsel. However, there is one limited exception. Specifically, if a defendant is in pretrial custody for a Class 3 misdemeanor and the court does not intend to modify the conditions of release to allow him or her to be released without posting a secured bond, the court may appoint counsel. Appointing counsel during this time period of the pretrial confinement on the Class 3 misdemeanor charge is for the limited purpose of ensuring that the defendant has the constitutionally required meaningful access to the courts. The court can make this limited appointment of counsel for a pretrial detainee by selecting option 2B in Part 1 of Form AOC CR 224. Please note that this type of appointment would constitute a limited appearance pursuant to General Statutes 15A-141 and 15A-143. An attorney so appointed would have authority to represent the defendant both for purposes of modifying the conditions of release and in the underlying Class 3 misdemeanor case, but the appointment would end at the time of the defendant's release from custody. On the AOC CR 224 form, make sure the court clearly indicates whether, if it is a Class 3 misdemeanor committed prior to December 1st, 2013, if it is a Class 3 misdemeanor committed after December 1st, 2013, and the court found that the defendant has more than 3 prior convictions, or if it is a Class 3 misdemeanor committed after December 1st, 2013, and the court has not found the defendant has more than 3 prior convictions, but the defendant is still in custody. Please be sure to return the AOC CR 224 form to the court for correction if it indicates that it is a Class 3 misdemeanor committed prior to December 1st, 2013, but with a case number that starts with a 15 or higher. So now let's go into how one should report a Class 3 misdemeanor using the online contract system. In the online reporting system, you must report the most serious class of offense from the list of appropriate choices. Note that there are many options for Class 3 misdemeanors, including listing your pretrial detainee as either remained or released from custody. Select the Released from Custody option if the pretrial detainee was released from custody prior to the final disposition of the case. If the pretrial detainee is released from custody prior to the final disposition of the case, you will receive half credit towards your range of expected dispositions. In the online reporting system, report the disposition date for a case like this as the date of the client's release. Select the Remained in Custody option if the pretrial detainee remained in custody throughout the final disposition of the case. If you represent the defendant through final disposition because he or she remains in custody, you will receive 1 credit towards your range of expected dispositions. In the online reporting system, you should report the actual case disposition date. If the pretrial detainee bonds out before you do any work on the case, then you should just not report the case at all.